Over the past 10 years in Wyandotte County, 239 people have been killed in traffic crashes, and nearly 1,000 others have been seriously injured. This is a significant public health issue in our county and across the U.S., but we can take steps to address this. The Wyandotte County Vision Zero Action Plan is a bold initiative aimed at eliminating fatal and serious injury crashes in Kansas City, Kansas, and across Wyandotte County. Vision Zero is a global movement that began in the 1970s to eliminate traffic deaths worldwide and has become widely adopted in the U.S. over the past several years. The Vision Zero approach has dramatically reduced traffic deaths and fully achieved zero deaths in some early adopter communities.
Vision Zero is the idea that you can eliminate traffic fatalities and serious injuries through infrastructure changes by narrowing the road, the design of our vehicles, safety, mechanisms within vehicles like rear backup cameras. We already have lots of safety things like airbags. We used to not have those. Those help save lives too. So old technology and new technology related to reducing and eventually eliminating those serious fatalities and injuries. I think Wyandotte County needs a Vision Zero plan like every other city needs a Vision Zero plan. We have an abundance of traffic fatalities and serious injuries that we can prevent.
I believe that there are potentially some intersections that need to be reevaluated from time to time. Should a intersection have a stop sign? Should it have a stoplight? Things like inattentive driving. People that are distracted. Those are all issues that are of concern for public safety.
If we can gather the right data and diagnose the problem, I think we can materially change that outcome and reduce it. We've seen it in other cities in the United States and in Europe where this concept started.
I am vision impaired myself, and I wanted a little bit of a change helping the blind community. Using the bus system or using Uber, those things are very difficult sometimes when you're vision impaired or blind. You have to look at a lot of factors, and it's just not super easy, especially if you put in like construction or something is in the middle of the road that you're not aware of. And so it is very scary to cross the streets whenever it's multiple lanes or just not enough signals for the blind community.
I bike for transportation. I don't really do it recreationally. I'll bike to work. I personally would like to not die, whether I'm driving, whether I'm a passenger, whether I'm riding my bike, whether I'm stepping off the bus, or whether I'm, in a crosswalk crossing the street.
I've almost been accidentally hit by cars. Just last week, a car was pulling out and it was my turn to walk. And so there's just a lot of things that needed to be addressed.
I think everyone could take a page out of defensive driving. You're not just driving for yourself, you're driving for everyone else as well. You need to be very aware of your surroundings. You need to be aware of everybody that's driving with you. I hate to call it a symphony, but everybody's working together to make sure nothing bad happens.
A lot of people say, well, that's impossible. Like, that's just what you get in our modern transportation system. But it's not, and it's been proven that it doesn't have to be that way. So we can make those changes to make that not be the case.
We're trying to put together a safer environment for people who are walking or just wanting to be outside and enjoy being outside.
We're all working together to make sure everyone stays safe.
I think just fundamentally we need it so that we can reduce the number of fatalities and serious injuries we see in our transportation network.
Funded by a grant from the U.S. Department of Transportation, the Wyandotte County Vision Zero Action Plan will combine crash data with public input to pinpoint high-risk areas and identify the most critical locations needing safety improvements. This effort will identify strategies and targeted projects to address the county's transportation safety needs and guide progress toward a shared vision of zero traffic deaths.